Hello, hello. My name is Jota Zeta, and welcome to another Jota Zeta stream. I am a man in a purple mask, and today we will be playing Pikmin 2, and we are going to be going back to the perplexing pool, because it is just so darn perplexing. We're going to be doing it because we need to defeat the water wraith. Last time we were here, we went through the entire submerged castle. We got all the way to the bottom, and it was not very clear to me what we needed to do to beat the water wraith. Suffice to say, that has now changed. In the week since we've last met, the spirit of Pikmin has appeared to me in a dream. And it said, "Yo dog, you should just defeat the water wraith." And I was like, wow. Such inspiration. Alright, well that makes things great. What we're going to do is we're going to clear all the way there. And then we're going to go and gather food. Yeah, we'll gather all the food, we'll get stuff ready, and then we'll build up our other Pikmin army, because we have plenty of time in the day. We don't have too much to actually do. Mr. President is going to be our very, very brave guy here. Alright, easy and safe. Say, hey, what about me? What a dedicated executive to his team. Putting himself in constant danger. We want to be careful with that, because we haven't cleared the other side. Let's get around. Okay, here comes the whole army. Oh yeah, all this can go to blue, because blue we have, like, yeah. Oh, actually a lot of this can go to blue. Why did it switch colors already? I still have a yellow in my inventory. Alright, that leaves a lot to be replanted, but that's fine. Or replanted. We're gonna have to pick them up out of the ground. But we're not accustomed... We're very used to manual labor, so we're fine. Okay, they're all up. Y'all are down. We still have some time. We can see if we can clear this right-hand side. Oh, we still have the yellows with us.
I'll take that.
And that takes care of him. That takes care of him. Now the only problem left is this guy here. I need you to lock into your flame breath animation, sir. Grab them, grab them. Perfect, okay. Now we're gonna grab this guy while we're here. Because these guys are the biggest jerks in the whole game of Pikmin. Okay, well actually we can carry that back right now. And we gotta slip down here. Come over here, and then we should be able to grab all of these. Come on, men. Now we just have to wait for them to return. And put these yellow Pikmin back. And then pull out all these blue Pikmin so we don't have to wait. And now we enjoy the fruits of our labors. All of which, for time's sake, I think we're just going to have them go to blue so the blue can continue to be our biggest army. Oh, look at that. Look how fast they're going. So much food. This is so good. We might take us to the point where we've grown more Pikmin than we've killed. Which is a secret goal of mine, because I don't like the idea that many Pikmin have died, like Bothan spies. Alright, here's the last of them. Well, we need to get going. Oh, they're going so slow. We've got to cross the whole way. And we're cutting it close. Yep, It's almost sundown, but we're gonna make it. It's not gonna be a problem. Right, team? We just have to run. Okay, we got to about here. Waiting for the majority of the army to catch up. Good, good, good. Then cross here. Oh no, shoot. Okay, we gotta... Come on. Okay, we're gonna be fine. Pikmin entering. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All 100. Not a problem. Not a big deal. So we've gotten everything in this cave except for the last treasure. So basically, all we need to do is skip to the exit. Wherever the exit might be. Trying to grab any sap as we do so. Okay, that is going back to the surface. We don't need that. Alright, you're a fireball back, so we don't need to deal with you. Ah, there you are. Delving deeper. I think we have like 6 floors to go, though, too. With a full army of Pikmin, this thing goes down super quick. But I also think they reduced the time from Pikmin 1 from Pikmin 2 to break those things down, which is pretty nice. Break this open. And we all go in. Cruising. Don't shock yourself unnecessarily. Which way do we want to go? We'll let that daddy longleaf grab it because we're not really worried about that too much. That'll shock through. Lost 3, but that's fine. We're not in a bad spot if we lose 3. All right, more flowers is good. I didn't think that throwing them over would cancel the electricity, but apparently it does. That's good. Oh, shoot. Lost another guy. That doesn't feel good. And we do have to hurry because the water wraith could show up on this level at any time as well. And it's going to make it harder to run through the dungeon when he jumps down here to take care of us. That one was a bit more maze-like, but we're still making progress. Shoot, 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 shoot. Did we gain Pikmin? Did we lose Pikmin from that? I think we lost a lot of Pikmin from that. We lost 3 Pikmin. Oh, but he has a bomb. He has a bomb. Ooh! This isn't even the right way to go, is it? Let's get out of here. Come on, friends. Alright, he'll watch the employees. Hey, come on, go ahead and let's put that over here. There's only one place where it could be. Alright, so we'll have the president gather. All of them are run past. Okay. Oh, they can handle it. Well, that makes things easy. So that ended up being worth it. As far as trades go. Everyone here. No, 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 no. Okay, so we're down a total of 17 Pikmin. Could be worse. Much better than the first time we went through here. Not too many more 4s now. As in, this is the last floor. Alright, everyone gather, break down this, and the secret, of course, to defeating the Water Wraith is held within these purple flowers. Okay, there's that, there's that, there's that. That's the way back up. So we have about 10 purple Pikmin to work with. Should be about right. Okay, here we go. Let's give them a little bit of sweet, juicy nectar. Okay. Here we go. That's what's supposed to happen. Get away, get away, get away. Okay. Get away, get away, get away. Come on. Don't stand still. He has a rolling pin. Gather. Oh! Okay. You're not invincible. You can't just keep throwing. You have to phase it. Okay, yeah, it's like 2 throwing phases. Then it goes like that. So keep throwing because he's gonna keep doing. There we go. Wait, is he still? He has 2 phases? I didn't think Pikmin bosses were allowed 2 phases. Okay, gather. Throw the right type of Pikmin. Okay. I threw purple Pikmin at his direction. This throwing mechanic is so touchy sometimes. Okay. Now you're defeated. Processing. How curious. The wraith completely vanished. But what was it? Surface object scans indicate the presence of a bright red component. So many Pikmin have died in this cave for this red component. But because the ship is drawing special attention to it, it's gotta be some sort of like whistle, better command, pristine, something. Like it's gotta be some sort of upgrade for us. The professional noisemaker, because it is like the front of a megaphone. How insulting. This object's coloring is more eye-catching than my own hull. I mean, you're just a little gaudy, that's all. I mean, just a little like, ooh, look at me, how cool, you know. That's on you more than anything. I shall connect it to the alarm clock that our esteemed president was so fond of. Processing complete. I have refitted both objects into a pluckaphone. Now, simply blowing your whistle will inspire Pikmin sprouts to pop up out of the ground. Ooh, that's gonna save us a lot of time. Well, that's neat. Let's go ahead and break this down. And let's watch as our Pikmin population still technically goes up, even though we lost 60 Pikmin today. I think we barely grew like 70. But we're all done, we're all finished here. Which means we can go to the Wistful Wilds without any sort of problem. And that's our day. Could do anything more if we wanted to. We got 4 new purple Pikmin out of it, so it's not awful. We should take a small detour in the impact crater, or the original landing site. Grab some more purple Pikmin while we're there, because we need 100 of them. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do next. We'll just do a little prep that way. Fresh Noisemaker. I went up by 9. Yeah, so net gain, we only gained like less, like 20 Pikmin and like 8 red Pikmin. So we've lost 869 and we've grown, yeah, so we're still like 100 below.
Louis, I sent you some of the preserved bug food from home. You should share with your company president. As a kid, bugs loved you so much. Always nibbling.
Was that foreshadowing that Louis is covered in bugs, or is with a whole bunch of bugs? I think that might be the case. All right, we're going to take a short repose in the Valley of Repose again, just to get more Pikmin. We're gonna go full red army for this. Yeah, I think that's enough. Actually, I wanna... I think that's all the plants around here, yeah? I think so. But this should sprout 2 Pikmin. Come forth! Huh! Oh, that's so cool. I don't know how useful that is. Like practical standpoint. Like at this point in the game, you usually have your large Pikmin army. You're never just... There's only very niche times where you're back at base and you're growing a ton more Pikmin. Usually they're all just becoming seedlings and reserves. We'll gather just a little bit of food. We're not going to do anything too crazy, because I think all the food is gone from the top one there. And I think there should be flowers here. Don't need to carry anything though. It's all just pocket change. And there's still no flowers here. Great. What is the best way to farm purple Pikmin in Pikmin 2? What caves? We have Emergence Cave, Subterranean Complex. So, I've heard through the internet that if we go through the Subterranean Complex, we might have a place that has more. We can get like another 15 purple Pikmin. So we're gonna go ahead and give that a shot. We might as well. We have all this Pikmin, and we have all this time. And it does look like most of our work from our previous foray here has kind of been successful. And they're still all gone. Come on, everyone. I'm gonna have Oliver go and explore around for the exit. We'll just go all the way down. I think they have an internal cooldown on how often they can get used, so... I remember this floor. I should see where the exit is, though, from here. Yeah. And jump down. Easy peasy. Oh, these guys? Okay, we're going to, again, go with a save and play strategy. Yeah, I feel like this isn't terribly exciting, because we're just farming for purple Pikmin while we have the day for it. Alright, this is 3 ivory flowers. We can grab all this sap, though, while we're here. Okay, let's go down to the next level. Okay, separate President Olimer, run through all the explosives. And we go. Alright, well, we've had Olimer. Let's mix things up a bit. Olimer's been carrying it, has been running around the most. Let's get the president involved, because we can. Jump on in. Oh shoot, these folks. Oh no! Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Stop knocking my folks off the cliff, please. I hate these guys. Get out of here. Olimar gather, we go. We're down 5 Pikmin because of just that he was just right there. The jerk face. And you know I'm trying to go through this super quick. He probably does. Oh, here we are. This is what we're looking for. Look at us go. I think that gives us 15. Alright, and then we can just go back up. We lost 5 Pikmin. It's fine.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't.
What we've lost in 5 Pikmin, we've gained in adventure and friendship? I don't know. Feels bad. Okay, how many? So we have 45. And from what I'm seeing, the best way to get Pikmin is to keep going through. Ooh, Pikmin, excellent distraction. Good morning, Delegate. Welcome to the stream. I am more than happy to distract you with Pikmin. But right now, we're doing probably something that the game really wants us to do. But it's kind of tedious. Am I losing? No, actually, not today. You missed the big thing where we defeated the water wraith. We went down into a cave. And we went down to the bottom level. We had about 93 Pikmin. And then 60 got crushed in a single hit. I can do tedious. Okay, alright, I'm with it. So our current goal is to basically go into this cave another certain amount of times. Let's see, if we have 45, then we need to do it at least, I think 4 more times. I didn't murder the team all at once. It wasn't murder. It was an unfortunate tactical error. "64 Pikmin would disagree." Yoink! Oh. Hey, no, let me go. Let him go! Thank you. Your pal. Okay, let's see. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Right over there, okay. 64 Pikmin wouldn't disagree because they were crushed by a giant roller. But we were able to take him down. We were able to avenge him. The boss even had 2 phases, which was kind of trippy. Yeah, I got a little bit too greedy. There was the boss, like, what you need to do is you need to throw a purple Pikmin to stun him. And when you do, their souls would. Oh, that's fair. Okay, come on, separate. Oliver has all the Pikmin. So yeah, so he's going through and like, so I get humbled. No. Could make for a fun watch. What I'm trying to say is I got all excited because we were actually getting some work done. It was like, ooh, we're gonna, like, this is looking good. This is looking fairly. It looks like we're gonna be able to defeat this guy pretty quick. It's okay that you're not perfect. Yeah. I don't mind not being perfect. If I did mind not being perfect, I would have, you know, not hated, I guess, had problems with my whole life so far. But I am conscious of how much Pikmin we lost for such a small financial gain. Do we need more? I guess while we're here, we might as well get some ivory Pikmin. Good guy complex? No, it can't be. It's true. I would if possible, I would rather make sure that if we're sacrificing Pikmin to a cause, that we're not doing it needlessly. I mean, just look at how, like, eager they are. Like, how happy they are. They look up to me. They look up to Olimar. And Olimar shouldn't let them down. All children are equal. Well, don't call them children. That makes it sound even worse. Until they're squashed, yeah. Look, this game is already secretly, like, super dark already. Raising Pikmin, or basically, like, they're just born and bred for combat is just, like, any sort of think about it, it just goes over quickly. The game's about murder and blind followers, it's a cult classic. It's not, though. It's about... It's about, everyone likes a good cult classic. Well, I guess if your cult's doing your job right, everyone does like a cult, so... I think your exit's gonna be right. Oh, not there this time. Where you at? Don't tell him, but my son is named after one. Your son's named after a cult? Well, your secret's safe with me. A movie about a cult. Oh, okay. Let's be quick. Olimar, be quick. Don't let anyone get shocked while we run to the exit. Perfect, perfect. Is that... Wait. Is that what you picked? Is that where you picked his name, like specifically, or did it like did you pick the name and then it happened to be part of a movie about a cult? It's the only name his dad and I could agree upon. Okay. But it wasn't... But the movie came out before we started thinking about names. What? Just because a movie came out doesn't necessarily mean it was, like, inspired by and things like that. Like, that's... I feel like that's two different things. No! Pikmin! No, stop! This is officially the worst. This is officially the worst. This guy right here. Slowly killing off my Pikmin. Oh, no, we're not gonna get him. We're not gonna spend that time. We need to get 100. We need to get 100 purple Pikmin, so we're gonna get 100 purple Pikmin. We're not gonna let that guy get in our way. Don't tell me the flowers don't spawn until I come back. Okay, good. Here they are. There they are. Okay, we'll need to split because I don't want to turn the ivory Pikmin away. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. We were watching it whilst you were cooking with him. Okay. It could be argued that way, so I just don't tell him. Well, I still think it's completely different. It would be different, say, like, if you had a kid and you named him, like, Anduin because you played, like, World of Warcraft or something. I think it makes a little bit of a difference where you're coming from. Like there was a ton of people I think that were like named Dexter before like Dexter came out, like even by like a month or two or something like that. I'm trying to think of a better example. Okay, I think this also gives us a net positive trait if we do this too. There we go. Yeah. So we can replenish our losses on this floor as well, which is good. Drink that up. The name Alexa has dropped popularity since Alexa. Yeah. Surprisingly so. But there's someone that I've worked with in the past named like Alexis. And that, I mean, I guess it's not directly like correlated, but I have a sinking suspicion that the rest of her life she's going to be compared to the Alexa thing. So, the Alexa thing. We lost 4 Pikmin, but we gained 4 Pikmin. We're fine. That's what that floor is for. We can replenish. We can come out positive still. Is that 85? No, we don't have 85. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah, that's gonna be 60. Then we put all these guys in here too. Okay, and then we're gonna throw in blue Pikmin because they're the most plentiful Pikmin that we have. And once more into the breach. Come on, Come on, little guys. We have so much daylight left. And the game wants us to have 100 purple Pikmin, so we gotta go. I really hope that in subsequent games it's much easier to farm purple Pikmin. And that we don't have to like go like 8 levels into a cave to do it, because this is a bit tedious. Get everyone away, gather all the Pikmin. Okay, President has all the Pikmin. We have to go look for the exit again. It's not over there this time. It's over here.
I'll take that.
It goes a little bit quicker if he doesn't pick me up, though. Come on, let me loose. Thank you. Woo! Woo! But to go back to the whole idea that, I mean, this is kind of, I wouldn't call, yeah, I guess for what is going on in this game, if you talk about it, if you analyze it, this game is just like really weird and like really dark. I guess it's like a lot of things. Like if you take any movie and you describe it in a particular way, like it's very, very creepy or very, very weird. Like if you just describe like the plot of like Back to the Future, anyone worth their salt is gonna be like, oh yeah, Back to the Future, super cool movie, super fun, like really cool time travel movie. But like essentially, like what's happening in the movie? What's the plot? A guy goes back in time and is trying like to hook up his mom and dad so he's stillborn. But the big funny comedic twist is that now he's involved in a love triangle with his mom, like and his pop. Like that's just weird. That's a super weird thing. But it's the movie, and everyone's just like, yeah, you know, it's cool. We look at the going past 99. Plutonium doesn't grow on trees. Maybe in the future, plutonium is available at your local convenience store, but here in the 1969, it's really hard to get plutonium. Yeah, we can get some more ivory Pikmin while we're here. Why not? It doesn't really help if I'm trying to turn ivory Pikmin into more ivory Pikmin. So what I'm talking about with this throw mechanic is just so inconsistent. Everyone? Is this everyone? Yeah, it's everyone. But I guess I'm glad that the game will let me trade ivory Pikmin for ivory Pikmin. That's a nice thing. Just another 4 levels, and we have to do this, what, twice more? 3 times more. Because this will take us to 95 otherwise, and so we'll be 5 short. And it's going to be the next, no, it's going to be the floor after this one. That's going to be the floor that I already know that I don't like, because it has those enemies on it. This place was so... This floor in particular was so, like, nerve-wracking to go down. Just know, like... just so many bombs. And knowing how many Pikmin have died in explosions in my whole playthroughs, it's just been kind of crazy. Oh, don't be like this. You're too close to my people for comfort, so you gotta go. You baited that bomb so it's not close to your Pikmin. So you go through here, and good to go. This is the floor where the big mortar jerk was. So let's take a gander and see where he's at. Okay, there's one right there. We're gonna go with the whole army this time just to make sure that we're not... Ah, there he is, there he is, there he is. So we're gonna slowly meander this way. Come on, folks. We're not losing a Pikmin this time. And you should be relatively safe here for the time being, as long as Olimar is quick. And bomb, and in, and go. Okay, gather, split. Give me all the blue Pikmin. Oh, perfect. We have 15 blue Pikmin exactly. That worked out very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can make them all flower up. After, okay, or we can get this particular juice. All right, there we go. They're all flowered up. None of us have petals anymore. Or I guess he did. And we should be set. And we just gotta do that 2 more times. I missed it, work stuff. They look more beefy in this game. The purple Pikmin? How many Pikmin are there? In the first game, there are only 3 types. There are red, yellow, and blue. In Pikmin 2, there are 5, with the red, yellow, and blue, and everything like that. Oh, the purples, we have... So you have to... They're a 1-to-1 trade. We can only get 15 of them at a time in that cave. I only have 15 with me, but we have a total of 75. And we're also building up Ivory Pikmin while we're at it. Again, we can drop another 30 blue Pikmin for this. So yeah, in Pikmin 2, the defining feature of the purple Pikmin is that they're big chunky boys. Ivory, yeah, like the white Pikmin, the anti-poison Pikmin. That's an excellent question. Where have you been? Adulting. That's fair. So, oh, I always go that direction. This next time I will learn. This next time I won't do it. I'll run all the way around first. Come on, chums. Interesting pathing decision. They're like hugging the wall, and it's like, oh, I can't go directly through the wall, and so they had like do that violent swing outward. But yeah, there's so the red Pikmin, they're immune to fire damage, and they're just generally decent. Yellow Pikmin, in the first game they could hold explosives. In this game they decided it's an easy way to it's an easy way to ice the game. Let me learn how to talk. Hey, you're not supposed to just defeat things in here. If they can teleport through the ground, why do you need a hole? They don't really teleport through the ground. So I'm not sure what you mean there. That's okay. I'll stay over here. I'm not referring to you. You can do whatever you want. That's your prerogative. Would you stop just like coming with me after I separate everybody? Thank you. Thank you. Truth. You're over here. And there's a lot of explosive guys right here. Glad we don't have to deal with that. So, yeah. So the red Pikmin are immune to fire. The yellow ones they can be thrown higher, and so they can reach spaces that you can't hit. Also, they're immune to electricity in this game. But the ground is just a metaphor for the vast bureaucracy we are all trapped in. It's good to see you on the stream this morning, Kalehawk. Kalehawk and I were on... we were chatting in Discord last night about... we were talking about our D&D campaign. And at least that's what we were supposed to be talking about. And then it turned into like an hour and a half, 2-hour conversation about the vast bureaucracy that we're all trapped in. About all the steps that we've had to jump over and the hoops that we have to jump through to get the stuff that we think that we need to get done needs to get done. Suffice it to say, I think it's still on Kalehawk's mind. But it might please the court, or it might please the Kalehawk to know that in Pikmin there is no vast bureaucracy. It's just the president. It's just Olimer. And it's like it's a direct. See what I mean? Like we all separated, and then all of a sudden they all started following the president. Welcome to the Matrix. I don't know. I think the world would make a bit more sense if it was the Matrix. Autocracy. That never ends badly. I'm glad you agree. Hey, get over here. Don't. No, it's... At least if it was the Matrix, we could debug it. Exactly. Maybe that's the benefit of conspiracy theories, is that you look at the world through a light of where everything can't just be this wild and chaotic on its own. It's more of just like it's intentional. It has to be intentionally that way. What is there something that's going on? Is there something like, and like I guess that's why a Matrix would be coming. Have you tried turning the Matrix on and off again? I haven't seen the new Matrix movie, but isn't that what they do essentially? Like they turn the old Matrix off, but then like Neil Patrick Harris is like trying to turn it on again for whatever reason. To be fair, I will not admit to knowing what exactly is going on in all the Matrix movies. Oh, you didn't see the Matrix movies? Well, it may surprise some people on the stream, but I have seen The Matrix 1, and I've seen The Matrix I've seen most of The Matrix Reloaded. I was a kid, so there's like a party scene in like Zion, I think. They have like this huge speech of like, oh, we're gonna defeat the machines because we're so cool as humans. And then they have like this party. And then as soon as like that speech was over, I was told to run out of the room. And then I would wait a few minutes and then I would run back and they're like, okay, the movie's cool again. The movie's cool again. I couldn't tell you what happens in there, but I would imagine it's not a lot of plot. I don't know. I think the first Matrix movie is pretty good. I would not know how it holds up today, honestly. The whole realizing that, I don't know, that your existence is like a hacking world, and like you're discovering that the robots are trying to power you as humans, and then you have like, as long as you understand how the code works, you can manipulate the code in your favor is pretty good. Oh, it's plot? It's just plot with jiggle... Okay. With giggle physics. So it's a very comedic scene. And I was robbed from comedy. Okay, alright, that's fair enough, fair enough. Okay, I need to see where... Stay away from you, stay away from you. There he is. There we are. Indeed, or sleep deprivation so I can't spell. Well, as this is a pretty family-friendly stream, we'll keep it to just giggle physics. Things that will make you laugh because it's so unrealistic. But yeah, that first Matrix movie is really, really cool. It's about like escaping. It's like not being a part of the system, man. It's about believing in yourself. There's like all this other... It has that spiritual thing. There is no spoon and stuff like that. Like, and the fight scenes are they still hold up pretty well. It's pretty fun to see a younger Keanu Reeves say that he knows kung fu.
I know kung fu. Show me.
And it's fun to see the robot programs that like they're fighting against and stuff like that are like, they get angry, they have their own personal goals and stuff. It's really, really nice. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not like over the top in that sense. Like, they're not going around saying "hee-yah," but it's all really like super fast kung fu, and it's good. It's cathartic because there's this is welcome to Jota Zeta reviews movies. But it's cathartic. It's building up a thing, because at the beginning of it's not good enough for Jota Zeta. No, it's hee-yahs are fine. They're great. What? They are good enough. There's a couple of movies that are just like that. Like you turn off your brain and go watch it. Like any Pacific Rim movie, where the giant robot comes up and it just starts smashing kaiju, like kaiju. It's not smacking kaiju would be completely different. That's a beloved television show, I imagine. Someone's gotta like kaiju. Really. Oh, we're running lower on blue Pikmin, aren't we? do we have the most of? Yeah, we're still gonna drop for blue. So, but like, so like they're smacking each other with like the giant robots and things like that, and like that's just fun. That's cathartic. But like the movie is all around that. It knows what it is. It's not super deep on the plot. It's doing but it is doing like the plot setup and stuff like that to set up that it's Caillou stole them. It would be a completely different movie if somehow Caillou was the secret. Oh, see, I didn't go right this time. I'm gonna continue to go straight. That's amazing. I'm learning. So the kaiju, Jimbo. Like that's what those movies are. There's setup, there's plot to it. Like, I'm not here to say that there's not storylines to it, but the storyline is very much in service to, you want to see some robots punch some giant monsters, and it builds up to it, and it's all about that. The Matrix isn't about that. The Matrix is about a guy kind of like breaking free. So like it starts with Neo. All right, he has a name like Thomas Anderson or something. And then he's like getting close to discovering like the Matrix source code, and so he's a threat to the machines, and so the machines are like watching him and like, so like, the machines are gonna like in the program are starting to watch him and everything like that. And okay, I think I know what the problem is here. So separate. Wait for them all. Nope. They were separating and they stayed with me for no reason. Okay. And not this way. Okay. Let me organize my thoughts, because I am rambling. He's beginning to open up his world. He's beginning to understand things. He's being reached out to by a guy named Morpheus, who Morpheus wants to take him out of the machine because he believes that he's like the chosen one. And as it goes along, it's very clear that he doesn't exactly know what to believe about the chosen one. It's about like illusion, reality, belief, and faith. And the whole time, he's being antagonized by a particular program, Agent Smith, who is just brilliantly written. He lets his fight get with like the other agents in the system, the other robot like policemen. They're all kind of like very like methodical and just like, yeah, we need to keep an eye on this human threat. Yeah, we need to stop them, whatever. Agent Smith is like fanatical, and he has a whole purpose, and he hates his job, and he hates being in the system. He hates that he has to endure this. Like, he can even like taste it. So like there's like advanced bits of it. So the whole thing is beneath him, and he hates it. And he figures if he can take care of Morpheus, one of the bigger problems in the machine, that he can leave. Oh, that's a flower we're not gonna get. And that's what it culminates to. It's all around getting Neo like acquainted with things like that. Something goes wrong, Morpheus gets captured, and then Neo has to choose to believe. And the thing is, like, he talks to like the Oracle, and he's just like, "Am I the chosen one?" And she's like, "No, dude, you're not. You ain't the chosen one." And he's like, "Okay." And knowing he's not the chosen one, knowing he's the rookie, knowing that most of his other team is dead, and that it's impossible to save somebody from the agents once they're captured, despite all of that, oh, this is a good floor. He just still decides to lead a rescue mission. He still decides to fight. He still just does all that, and believing he's not the chosen one, he becomes the chosen one. Kind of. So, I mean, heavy spoilers for The Matrix incoming, but the movie's like really old, so if you haven't seen it, I mean, whatever. So like, he fights, and he chooses to stand up to the agents, and he does some really amazing things. He starts to move as fast as the agents do. He starts to, like, agent exclusive skills he starts to pick up on. Things that are kind of attributed to the one. which is like the chosen one. Very, very uniquely named, I know. But he starts to pick up on those traits. He starts to... And this is all during like the rescue scene. And then... If I haven't seen it, can I... I can what now? If you haven't seen it, I mean... If you haven't seen it, you shouldn't expect there not to be spoilers out there in places. I think that, like, almost 20 years is good for a show. It sucks to be you. Well, you're more than welcome to go watch it. If you tell me right now you're gonna go watch the movie, I'm off the... I'll stop. I can talk about a variety of different movies and shows and games and things like that. I'm just saying that... I can't, I'm watching Pikmin. Well, I appreciate you being a part of the stream. I would just say that the conflict in the first Matrix is very personal. It's very well built up. There's a lot that goes into it. And the fight scenes are they mean something and they're personal. And there's like philosophical stuff behind it. But it's about a person that chooses to become more than he is after being like faced with everything. It does some amazing stuff, and then there's a divine intervention and there's a miracle at the end, and it becomes cathartic and it becomes worth doing. Yeah, it's a great story about like belief and overcoming and stuff like that. Once the sequels get involved, though, it gets a little bit too much in its own way. It kind of becomes philosophy of the show, and the fight scenes don't really have that same connected story impact. Like, they happen and they're awesome. One of the highlights of the movie, which I sometimes still watch on occasion, I just watched the Agent Smith fight from Agents. Okay, this is the floor that we need to worry about. Watch out for that one of those guys. Okay, where am I going? Take a gander here. Okay, it's not over here. We'll take the long way around. Oh, there he is. Can you hit me from over there? Yes. Oh, jeez. Okay, don't provoke. Actually, provoke him right here. Go! Run, my children. Yeah, like the rest of it, it gets too into philosophy. It gets too into like, it explores some cool stuff if like you're thinking about it. Like but it doesn't like explore it organically. It explores it talkingly. And it, again, like the personal struggle, that personal like, those personal motivations all become a little bit clouded into like the philosophy of why everyone's doing what they're doing. But the fight scenes are still pretty good. The Agent Smith fight in the second Matrix movie is really, really good. It basically is like, okay, so you have the Chosen One. He defeated Agent Smith in the last movie, right? And so Agent Smith is back due to some weird reason. Like how he chose to come back from the undelete folder, I think is essentially what happens. I don't really have a better explanation, but that's exactly it. Like, like, the prompt was like, are you sure you want to delete this? And he's just like, he didn't let them click yes, and so he just went all the way through. Kind of interesting. But he comes back with this new ability where he can turn undelete. kind of, but like if the program itself went and undeleted itself. But exactly. You got the concept. But he comes back, and then he has a new ability, and his new ability is he can turn anyone else in the Matrix. He could override the other human programs into copies of himself. And so it's now 100 hymns. Or sorry, it starts with like 4 or 5 hymns. And then it slowly starts turning into a dozen, 2 dozen, and then there's like hundreds of him. And he's just like going to town. And Neo, at this point, Neo is like god tier status. And he's just like punchy and everything like that. And like he's more than holding his own, but he's like staying engaged. But the longer he stays, like the more hits that he's taking. Because eventually, if there's a flurry of blows, you're just gonna... At some point, you're gonna get hit and knocked to the side. And that like slowly happens. And he's like, a lot of his movements become like running away because he's not sure how to handle it. And it's a really cool situation because it's like, well, how do you defeat somebody that just has more and more of himself? You can't just like defeat him or wear him down. There's just more of him. So what do you do? And then there's just more and more and more. It's super, super great. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Like, that fight scene is really, really good. Okay, that's 100 purple Pikmin, so we're done farming those guys. We'll throw them in here. And we'll go... Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty much all we're going to do. We'll just go to Sunset. And we'll go to the new area. But like, the fight ends and Neo just runs away. And then the fight's over. So like the emotional stakes of that fight are just like undercut because it's not really solved. The problem is how do you defeat that, and he doesn't have a plan, and they just continue with like the other plot. That's what I mean about the Matrix like Reloaded and the Matrix Revolutions. Like it has some cool ideas, but it doesn't have that same narrative underpinning that I think really, really makes the game. Anyway, off the Matrix Tower. I don't pick the Pikmins anymore because this morning I picked up a new item. And the ship was able to take the item and basically upgrade my whistle. Alright, funds earned. We lost one net Pikmin, which is how the math worked out. Lost 2 to battle, and then we grew a couple, yeah.
Louis, you've sent absolutely no replies. I'm worried about you. I'd like to come see you, but I'm so old. All I can do is send you preserved bug foods.
Stop sending us preserved bug foods. That's gross. But I got a new item. It's like I found a giant megaphone. I can actually show you. We're gonna go to wherever our upgrades are. There's a ton of treasures in here. Not the creepy kid head. Right here. I got the professional noisemaker. And this professional noisemaker allows it so that it upgrades the whistle. So that the whistle can... It calls the Pikmin. Essentially. Because a couple of these optional dungeons will give you upgrades and rewards to your Pikmin, so it just makes things a little bit easier. But that happened just this morning. Alright. Here we go. The Wistful Wild. We're gonna have to do some clearing again today, but at least we'll get the dumbbell that requires 100 Pikmin. Alright, this is the impact site backwards from Pikmin 1, which I think is really, really cool. Okay, we'll throw all these guys down first. Alright, that's enough. So we've cleared the Cavern of Chaos. The Hole of Heroes is our next target, I believe. And then we still have to find the third one. Let's clear these punks out and eat their food. Hey. Okay, that should take care of him. Carry that, get away, get away, get away before he shoots a thing at you. Now let's go. Ooh, got him. Alright, gather the food. And then we'll take out these punks too. Oh, that guy's eating the bridge. Okay, we'll have to take care of that again at some point. That won't be too hard to do. I guess while we're waiting, we can come up here and we can grab. Hey, let's all get up here, shall we? Come on. These open. Get some flowers going. I got most of everybody. Good start. Let's wait for that to pop in. Food, food, food. Everyone back in. And then pull all the purple Pikmin we can. How did they all fit in the ship? If you stacked all of them, they would be taller than the ship. Oh, there's a few of them that still have buds. Okay. Well, we can fix that. Y'all like to snuggle. I mean, they've got to. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. Is it? That's the slowest I've ever seen them walk. And like, that's the maximum effort. They're all flowered. Yeah, it is heavy. It's one whole kilogram. You know, I would, but I've thrown out my my back. Like it's a terrible thing. Like I hate to say it, but like I have thrown out my back a little bit recently, and my doctor said like I probably should like take it easy for a bit rather than like completely 100% like jump down on that. So not to risk it, just not to risk it. I think we should be, I think we should hold out on that. All right, is this gonna require? Yeah, it's gonna require everything, right? That's fine. Oh, you're a supervisor. Hey, let's not put such slanderous accusations out there. Okay, and that's where the third cave is. Let's clear to the Hall of Heroes once we get that dumbbell in. Which might take the whole rest of the afternoon, because it wasn't going that fast. We'll go in and we'll clear with a whole bunch of red Pikmin. We'll go with 50 or something, and then we'll see what we can do there. But yeah, this is going to be the whole afternoon. And there's a lot of things that I do. Like, I decide when to engage, when not to engage. And generally speaking, I think that, you know, I'm more of a... Yeah, I can't. I can't deny anything. You're the boss of the Pikmin. You're the general. You're the leader. While they probably should help. You know, Olimar just can't. Like these Pikmin can hit way harder and they can carry way more than you can. So, supervisor. Whoa! That was 3,000. In the Pikmin world, 100 is a year's salary. This is 30 years' salary. That's like a pension. That's so. They're not sad. They're just over there to the side. They're just gathering around Olimar. Okay, now we can throw all those guys back. They're not cowering. They were going around Olimar. Olimar and the president disappear during the cutscenes, and the Pikmin will just rally and gather around. So it can look like that. Please, sir, don't beat us. No, they're more than happy. They all volunteered for this. Like, that's one thing that's different than just like capitalism. Is that like they're wondered-eyed and we went as fast as we could, which is totally fine. I'm not getting on the Pikmin for going fast or slow. It all makes sense. I'm all with it. Oh, we have to go around. Okay, that's fine. We just gotta be good. Actually, we're gonna need your help, Mr. President. Okay, come on out. There we go. Okay, got him. Gather that. Okay, and we don't need to... We can just deal with this. And everyone's immune to fire, so we don't have to work too hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you have to worry about you because you have water. Okay, this is gonna be the tricky part. This isn't the tricky part, but gather these. This is gonna be the tricky part. Okay, you're gonna do the thing. Easy game. Gather that. Gather all of that. And that's all of our Pikmin. That's good. 10 left over, that's good. Alright, Mr. President, let's go back to the Pikmin base. I think we left some behind. Yeah, some tripped. Because we're running too fast. Which is my favorite Pikmin? Well, I have found that the most useful Pikmin are blue, probably. I like being able to go into water. And I think that does a lot more than anything else. Like, yeah, the blue water Pikmins I think are the better ones. Let's gather this food and then we're gonna go into the cave. Actually, drop that. Drop all of that. Actually, no. You guys go. And then we're going to throw in a whole bunch. We're gonna drop 8 of these guys. And then they're gonna pick up that one. We're gonna drop 10 of these, 25 of these guys, or whatever, however much we have. And then they're gonna grab this. But yeah, water Pikmin I think are just the most versatile. There's not enough electricity hazards. Water hazards usually are like big and last a long while. So if you want to explore an area on your first day, I find that water Pikmin are just generally better for that. But I will say that the chonky boy blue Pikmin have a special place, or pepper Pikmin have a special place in my heart. Because they're just so awesome. Okay, let's throw them all back so that I can do some math. Okay, we only need 5 of them. We don't need that many white Pikmin to do the job. We'll bring in 10 purple Pikmin so that they can carry anything that we throw our way. Which means that we can throw down, what, 25, 25, 25? And I think that gets us... yeah, that looks right. I think I have more red Pikmin than I do any other Pikmin, though. Oh, I can just tell on the screen. Oh, I got 35 water Pikmin. That'll do. We'll gather all of this nectar that we can. They're classic. Yeah. The game really opens up when you have a lot of blue Pikmin that you can use. I do have a bouquet, because a bouquet is what we need to deal with this cave of heroes.